Cover the lens if no one wants to be recorded.
No, like cover your hand.
Yeah.
They said they don't care right now.
Okay. Okay, fine.
Oh God. I guess they don't want to sit down.
It's been a trying night.
Here, I can hold the camera if you want.
Dude, it's like,
I wonder how many Takis I can fit in my mouth at the same time.
dude, try 5. Zoe, try 5. And then go.
Hey, do you want Takis, dude?
Yeah.
Here, come here.
Dude.
Taki.
I need a half.
Taki.
Bro.
Come on, dude.
Can I have one, bro? Yeah.
Double.
Hot chocolate challenge. Oh God!
Dude, don't stuff your face, dude.
Why? It's good.
I got 10.
What?
Are you alright?
I got your cane. Your cane, one of those is.
My cane, let's go. Playground.
Bye.
Ah!
Spit it out, dude.
No. So how much did you put in? I put like 2 or 3 in there. Oh,
She doesn't know.
my eyes are almost about to water.
Oh, it's in my throat.
Oh, you ready for the second round of hot Takis?
I got
Oh
10.
shit, I should have brought milk.
I've done 12 at once.
I should have milk.
The highest I've gone was 12.
Or at least
Like
water. I should have brought water.
Water wouldn't help, to be honest.
Yeah, it would. What am I doing?
It would actually kind of make it worse. I've tried it with a jalapeno the first time I tried it. An actual pepper, not the actual shit.
I tried it with the hottest pepper at the grocery store, and it helped. It helped.
Bro, have you ever tried the ghost pepper? Those are good.
Oh God. You're crazy.
No, I'm not. Whoa, kind of.
Hey, do you guys want? Hey,
Whoa. Finish my talking.
Hey, Colin, you wanna say hi to the comments?
What's up?
Oh God.
Just subscribe to his channel, people.
3, 2, 1, awesome kid.
3, 2, 1, awesome kid.
I only have 4 subscribers.
Yeah, shit down.
I only
Here comes hate. I put 10 Takis in my mouth at the same time.
try 12.
My bag. Give me my bag.
Are you gonna try 12?
I read one of the comments on it. It's Rainbow Dragon. And he says hi.
To me?
To Zoe.
Oh, who's my
On her on your
You mean
last
5 dragon. You mean fire dragon.
Yeah.
Who's 5 Dragon?
He's
Commentor.
Oh. What are you? Are you okay?
Oh my God, it's on my throat.
Okay, can I go? Let me try. Give me like 4 and I see if I
You're
can.
the flying fuck so Uber driver.
What the? Oh my God. Okay.
Okay, don't stuff your face. I'm serious. Calm down.
Here.
Calm down. Wait. I can look up something.
Bro, I wish I had my iPad on me, but I don't feel like going.
Dude, come on.
I can't believe late. No.
This is like cause like when my grandpa died, this is like his remembering thing.
It's sorry guys for the internet troubles. Back.
Oh, is this for
Hashtag try not to cry challenge.
R.I.P. Angry Grandpa.
That's so short. I love this.
Roll the dice.
Wait, there's more?
Okay.
Don't take the rest of them, please. Have more.
Hey!
What?
Say some. I only got a crumb.
Good.
Ow! You hit my eye!
Oh,
Ow!
I feel bad.
It's fine.
Well,
Yeah, I sat on them accidentally today.
What?
I didn't know your eyes had pain nerves still.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, how?
They got my prosthetics. I will not take them out because my hands are covered in spice.
But I saw you taking them out. Putting them out. Is it like prosthetic or is it?
Yeah, I still got a bunch of tissue there.
Oh.
Yeah.
My prosthetics sit in a pocket of tissue.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
And they don't take my tear ducts out, so I can still cry.
So your so your nerves they still exist.
Yep.
This is like Michael and Anger.
Try not to cry challenge while eating
I don't
Takis.
want anymore right now. Michael was crying in that video. Dude, they were
Yo, I'm crying, bro. Oh my god. Yo.
I've not cried once.
Oh my god, they got me, dude.
Which part got you?
Oh my god.
Did they record when they buried him?
Okay, I'm good.
Did they record the part where they buried him?
Yeah. No, they didn't.
Why? They weren't allowed to.
No.
Ow, it went on the wrong pipe.
We're almost at. Oh wow, it's only crumbs.
What?
Yeah, because I sat on them.
We ate them all, and I'm really not hungry anymore.
There's a couple more.
Yeah, there's like 5
Here.
of them. I can't believe you sat on them. You're like, I want to crush you to death. How long can you live stream for, actually?
That's all I want until my phone dies.
Oh.
I give you the whole ones that I can find.
Did
Here,
they?
take one.
I don't
I
want
don't
one.
want one.
What?
We don't want one.
No, you have it. Ah! Ah! Crap!
Oh no. I'm killing my boyfriend. This is bad.
No, you're killing my taste buds.
No, are you really cut out for hot Takis, Phoenix? Remember when I gave you a hot Cheeto that one day and you're like, ow, ow, ow.
It is. I never thought of this night. You know, Mike? Just the youngins, they got me this. Of course. Think about us. To watch my videos. To watch Soul Man. And listen to my advice. Y'all are more than just youngins. Y'all family. And I want to thank y'all from the bottom of my heart. That means a lot to me.
Here's the unfortunate news.
Bro, that is
So has it. Here's the.
And today,
angry girl.
I've got to make a very unfortunate video.
Yeah,
The video we've always feared.
I've never wanted to make this video.
this was on the training page.
Today, we lost Angry Red.
Oh.
Man, this is so sad.
And maybe I shouldn't be filming this right now, because it just happened, but
Bro, what
I
time is
respect
it?
it too much that I have my feet from the internet.
It's
People are going to make fun of me for it,
8:21.
and that's okay.
8:21?
Yeah.
I'll take it. Because if he's out there somewhere, I don't
But we don't see him out there.
Oh my
I
god.
can hear you.
Earlier this year, Grandpa was diagnosed with cancer,
He's diagnosed with cancer
Twice.
and he beat it.
twice.
And we were so happy.
You gotta take that as fuck.
Man, 2016. And in July, he was diagnosed with cirrhosis of the liver.
So what's the
Oh my god.
which we thought was early stage. And it turns out it was not early stage, it was end stage. And I think he knew and didn't want to tell us because I don't know. I think he knew though.
He could have still been here.
Cirrhosis.
He
And
could
it has
have.
been a decline
Maybe not.
ever since July. At the end of October, he went to the hospital and we went to say goodbye. They told me I was his power of attorney, and I needed to go to the hospital so I could say goodbye and make the final decisions. And I made the final decisions, but somehow he held on. And he got out of the hospital and he went to rehab and we were able to have Thanksgiving with him and everything looked like it was going great and he got to come home. And that's where he died.
There's crumbs left, but you can have some more.
But I want to make it right now so I can say thank you so much to all of you. YouTube is a very fickle game. Some people start a channel and they rise up and then the next year they're gone. And for some reason you guys watched us for 10 years and you never went away. And Dad lived his entire life seeing this channel grow to be something that none of us ever believed that it could be. Through this channel I was able to buy him his house. I was able to buy him the dream car. And I'm so grateful to you guys for watching all the time and liking all the time and telling him how much you love him and appreciate him. It gave him a lease of life that none of us believed that he could have. And for that, I thank you guys. He's gone.
Ah.
My dad is gone. My best friend is gone. And I don't know where he is. And he made me promise that I would never stop this channel. And that's what we're going to talk about in the future. But today, we're honoring my father. So, Dad, I love you so much. I hope I make you proud.
You're crying, dude?
I hope I never disappoint you.
It looks like it.
I'm not.
My son or my daughter, but I'll have this YouTube channel to show.
That's already.
I'm about to go back in a couple of minutes.
Goodbye, Dad.
It's only 8:25.
I love you so fucking much. I'm so fortunate
Oh.
we were able to spend so much time together. I love you, and he loved all of you.
He did. He loved them so much.
So I'm gonna close out on a little video we shot at Thanksgiving. And we love you guys too. And we wouldn't be here without you. Grandpa wouldn't be here without you. Happy Thanksgiving, you guys. We're gonna continue it. Dad's getting out here. You wanna cover this lens? Yeah. Well, you gotta cover it then.
What is that? So he literally put his hand on the camera. Then Michael stops recording. We already watched that one.
Yeah, I know.
Dude, what about Big Trouble?
Here's the thing that he wrote.
Ding, 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 ding.
Well, I guess it's safe to say I see my promise come. I hate to make you break, but hey, I'll see you soon enough. I know it's hard and things are rough, but don't be sad. I saw them at the back on Christmas Day.
Oh, you lost his mom?
You were there, I held you.
Angry Grandpa lost his wife.
Oh yeah, it
She's the one you need the most.
It was,
but don't be sad, I know you think that it's impossible.
Carrot.
Karen.
Yeah,
Whatever.
Karen.
But if you stop to think
I
about
didn't like
it, that I
it.
accomplished you.
Want to make you hard, Michael's son, I make you hard. Rip the baby, drop the baby, turn around, let him ride around. Let you
15 minutes roughly.
Yeah. Wait, what?
15 minutes of a live stream.
Nice.
Going for 10 hours. What kind of iPhone is that?
iPhone 6.
That's a no, yeah.
I'm about to get an iPhone 6.
It's not. They say I'm gone.
I think I saw the Juggernaut's reaction to this and he started crying.
No, I don't know who he is.
Somebody reacted to me and they started crying tears, like literally.
What?
Somebody reacted to this. I thought it was McJuggernuggets, but they started crying, literal tears, like for like five.
I think it was I think it was Axter Gangster.
Verse, the purpose was to ease the burn. I feel cause daddy's gone, I'm mad he's not here and it fucking hurts. I want the pain to stop, I hate this God, it's never gone. I wake up every morning with a knot, I'm so afraid he's not around to hear me talk. I reach out and I beg to God to show a sign or move an object anywhere, just make it drop. I need to know he's not lost in time or stuck in thought. I thought that I could handle loss, but not when dad is what I lost. And so I tried to jot my thoughts down on a song as him. I lost the ones I loved the most, and so I tried to represent myself as him.
Right after he died, his videos became way more depressing.
But it's Tom and Jack.
The storm will slowly pass and time relieves the pain I have, and he will always be the voice that nags me when I'm feeling sad. And if I never have another chance to have a chat, I hope you know you raised the man and they will always love you, Dad.
Forever, but I know it's not. They say I'm gone, I'm not. I'm gonna see you soon. Goodbye, fella. I'm gonna see you soon. Goodbye, fella. I'm gonna see you soon. How do I live? How do I breathe? No, it's not the end, but it's all that I need. All that I can tell you first time.
Bro, I'm about to go back. How do you stop this thing?
I know love is you.
Careful of my cane. Hey, hey.
Yeah, I'm gone. I'm not. I'm gonna see you soon. Goodbye, fella. I'm gonna see you soon. Goodbye, fella. I'm gonna see you soon. Hey guys, that was a tribute to Angry Grandpa. Hope you guys liked it. This was not my video, but I lip synced it and
What do you think?
and
If you want us to take this video down for copyright reasons, just comment at me and I'll take it down. Okay.
yes, but I don't like, guys, like again, take it down if you want, but I feel like don't take it down because we lost a YouTuber. We lost so many YouTubers, guys. Think about it, YouTube. He's been with us for 10 years, and I know you youngins, you guys are still there. You guys are still watching his videos. So please comment R.I.P. Grandpa or whatever you want to think.
Or also, who is your favorite YouTuber that you have lost?
Yes. Oh, and by the way, she's not crying.
My pronouns are they, them, there, actually. It's still a thing that people are getting used to. I just ate a lot of spicy Takis, as you guys saw. I'm like, nom. What, you didn't see it? I don't know.
Okay.
Oh. Want to do the note competition again?
Sure. What note competition?
Remember the holding the note as long as you can?
Okay, 3, 2, 1. get vacuum cleaner.
I beat you 3 times, dude. Phoenix.
Okay.
I beat you 3 times
Crap.
because your notes were broken up. Mine was straight. I beat you again. Yeah.
Shite. Alright, y'all, we're gonna do another reaction to something. What do you want to react to?
I don't know.
I don't know.
At least something happy.
Okay. Hold on.
Find it like a try not to laugh thing. I don't know.
Try not to laugh challenge videos. Okay. Dad. We got a kid who's swinging a baseball bat. And he misses.
Uh-oh.
He's spinning around in a thing. Whatever this.
Oh no! What happened?
He popped it off.
Oh no!
Wait.
What?
Who's writing that?
I went for school, I went anything, I went my dad, I went my cousins, I went my aunts.
She has a hanger on her hair.
Let me show you Uranus. Uranus. You see it?
That was my age.
So you're putting Jesus over.
Oh my god!
Hour of trying to put Adam to sleep. Adam, no.
He scoots down the stairs!
Oh no!
Wait. Okay, we're sucking at this. And Jenga falls down on his head.
Oh.
Wait, here's the funny part.
Don't write on that.
She rests on the tray, and he's hiding stuff from his mom in his bed.
So what's his channel name? What's the channel name?
Wait, okay.
Voiceover on. Like all of Vines.
Olaf finds.
Alrighty.
Voiceover off.
Michael.
Scream!
Are you sure you can hang it?
Yep. Sure.
Oh no, he's gonna break the
Is
ornament.
this another video?
He broke the ornament.
Is this another video or the same video?
Same video.
Oh
Oh!
no!
What are you doing?
Oh no, we don't want to see potty stuff.
We're gonna go look at baby and mommy's tummy tomorrow. Are we gonna find magically get our baby brother? Sister. You want a sister?
You want a sister? What do you want, Eli?
Boy.
You want a boy?
It's a funny part.
What do you think it's gonna be?
White.
Oh, we learned that.
Dude, you okay?
You want
Wait.
a boy? What do you think it's gonna be?
White.
Bye-bye.
He does not understand that. It's so funny.
Oh, he fell over.
Oh no!
Yo, this kid's a savage. He fell
Oh!
down into the crate.
What?
The baby's confused because he's playing with a toy that
Here's your coffee, Kaden. It's gonna spill. Have a sip. Have a sip, honey.
Yes. He's drooling. Oh, that hit that hit his mom.
How long is this video?
Oh, like I could send it to you for interrupt before.
Nah. Just tell me how long it is.
Voiceover on 3:48.
3 hours and 48 minutes.
3 hours?
Yep. And
14:1.
41 minutes. 40 I don't know. It doesn't really say.
We should find a shorter video that's not like
Voiceover.
3 hours. 3 hours, man.
Okay,
That's
wait,
like long.
wait.
We need like a
Wait.
5-minute
Zach Magic.
video.
No, wait. Hold on. Life Noggin. This is a science channel.
I know. I watched Life Noggin.
Yeah. Have you seen the new one? No.
No, but I want to do not laughing.
All of them are pretty long, so.
There's some that are like 5 minutes.
Welcome to Life Noggin. It's a beautiful butterfly, and now it's a dragon? Wow. The human body is pretty resistant. Not only is it pretty good at growing, but if you get a cut, a bruise, or even break a bone, your body usually has a way of repairing
I broke a bone
itself.
once.
But sometimes,
Yup.
the same mechanisms that keep you healthy can mutate and cause your body to grow and develop more or less than it would normally. Imagine one day you find a huge lump on your rib cage.
Uh-oh.
Even after getting it x-rayed, you still don't know what's going on. Eventually, you find out that you have a rare genetic disorder where your body becomes more and more immobile due to a debilitating amount of bone growth, to the point
God.
where you relish the escape of video games since it's one of the only activities where you don't feel left out. Well, that's the life of Daniel Williams, an 11-year-old boy living in Houston, Texas. And all of this is happening because Daniel has what's known as Stoneman syndrome. Stoneman syndrome, also known more officially as FOP, is a disorder where tissue from your muscles, tendons, and ligaments are gradually replaced by bone. This causes bone to form outside of your skeleton, which can begin to limit how much you can move around. Generally, people with FOP begin to notice it when they're kids, with symptoms starting in their neck and shoulders, and then moving down to their body and into their limbs. For Daniel and other people with FOP, safety is a big deal. That's because physical trauma, even things that otherwise be beneficial, like surgically removing the bone growth, can cause their FOP to flare up. While there is still no cure, scientists have tracked the cause for FOP back to a mutation in affects nerve cell tissues. It can cause tumors to grow on your nerves, which 3 different types, but is generally a genetic
Just don't touch
in your
it.
body. There's also neurofibromatosis, or
I have that
NF,
one.
which has 3 different types, but is generally a genetic disorder that mainly affects nerve cell tissues. It can cause tumors to grow on your nerves, which may be benign, but can also be dangerous as they compress your nerves and other tissues. Sometimes the tumors are even cancerous.
I got
There's no
NF
cure
type
for NF,
1.
but treatments can help control the symptoms. Unlike with FOP, sometimes it's recommended to remove any harmful growths through surgery. Radiation therapy is also sometimes an option. Another condition along the lines of abnormal bodily growth is epidermodysplasia verruciformis, or EV, more commonly thought of as tree man syndrome. In this extremely rare skin disease, wart-like lesions begin to cover your body, resembling tree bark. The growths can be limited to a small cluster of only a few warts, or expand to the point where they cover a large part of your body. There's currently no cure. You can remove the warts surgically, though it may only be a temporary solution, as they can sometimes come back. Any of these conditions can certainly affect the quality of your life. Hopefully one day we can find a cure for all of them, or at least find more effective ways to treat their symptoms. Are there any other conditions you want me to talk about? Let me know in the comment section below. Did you know that it's possible for your hand to have a mind of its own? Curious to find out more? Check out this video.
He needs to research Stickler syndrome. He needs to research Stickler syndrome.
What?
Stickler syndrome.
Okay. Okay, you gotta see it clearly because like I have dictation on. Okay, 3, 2, go.
Stickler syndrome.
Voiceover on. Dislike this video along with 90s. The comments are full of references. Page 1 of 6.
Just turn voiceover off and find it.
Page 2 of 6. YouTube. Page 1 of 6.
Did you hear me?
Yeah.
Just turn the
Like
voiceover
this
off
video along with 9,000. Voiceover off.
so then you can see the comment.
I can't see the comment. Okay. Comment. Okay, it's on. I commented.
Did you comment?
No, oops. Research stickler syndrome.
No, it's Stickler syndrome.
Okay. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Research Stickler syndrome. It's a connective tissue disorder. What does it say on there?
Let me read it. 'Cause it's
Voiceover
commented.
on. The comments are full of references.
Are you?
No,
Add a
just
public comment. Ellipsis. Page 1
It's
of
like
5.
canceling it
Voiceover off.
for some reason. I don't know
probably because you're turning voiceover on.
why. No. There. Sorry, let me bring this up.
Just send me the video and then I'll comment it myself because my comment section seems to work better for some reason.
Yeah. Here, I'll share it with you.
Don't do that.
Voiceover on.
Don't turn the
Safari.
voiceover back off, please. Just do
I'm gonna do shit.
Share.
Do you have airdrop?
don't do airdrop, do messenger.
No one found yet. Image.
I said do messenger.
When an airdrop recipient is in range.
I'm doing this on my iPad.
I know, but you can do messenger, can't you?
No, this is my school iPad.
Do you have my phone number?
I have your contacts on, yeah, I can send it for contacts if you want.
Yeah, because I don't have my Wi-Fi on. Because the Wi-Fi wasn't cooperating with my live stream.
Okay.
Zoe Parker.
Beep, 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 beep.
Yay.
When it becomes 9, I need to go to the nurse
Why?
because I got medication.
Medication. It's almost 9, so.
What time is it?
It's 8:45. I'll probably head up like at like 8:50.
Alrighty. That was a chicken.
No, that was a goose. Hey, wait. Okay, it's not working. It's not working. It's not working. I don't know why I like this song. It's so good. It's so catchy.
Can we do another Laugh Login video?
Sure. Oop, nope.
Mate, excuse me.
What do you want to learn about?
Voiceover on. Safari. Landscape. What would happen if you were alone forever? What makes sleep paralysis so terrifying? Who makes life noggin? Like what removing parts of your brain will do to you? What if you never washed your hands? What is PTSD? Exactly.
That one.
Heading level 4. Voiceover on.
That's an ad.
Way to get more sauce on your pasta, right?
No, wait. Who cares?
Traumatic stress disorder is that it's most prevalent in military personnel and veterans, but based on calculations from government data, About 90% of people with PTSD have never been to war. Instead, they are survivors of abuse and assault, car accidents, natural disasters, and other forms of trauma. This condition affects their everyday lives, which begs the question, what is it like to have PTSD? In any given year, about 8 million Americans deal with this condition. It can arise after significant trauma and cause flashbacks, severe anxiety, nightmares, and extreme sadness. People with post-traumatic stress disorder can feel emotionally numb, even with those they're close to. They might have trouble sleeping, get startled easily, and lose interest in their passions. It can affect someone's work, home, and social life. After a traumatic event, most people heal fully in a few weeks or months, but those who don't can go on to develop PTSD. The condition could arise right after the event or show up years later. It can occur at any age and last anywhere from 1 month to several years. One of the main defining characteristics of PTSD is the flashbacks, also called intrusive memories. These experiences seemingly bring the individual back to the moments of the trauma. While they may not visually see what they experience, they feel it all over again. These flashbacks can come out of nowhere or be brought on by a trigger. For example, a shot outside of a convenience store, a car backfiring may remind you of the gunshot and bring you back to that horrific moment. People with PTSD might stay away from people, places, or activities that remind them of the trauma to avoid being triggered. Other defense mechanisms come into play subconsciously with PTSD. People may have trouble remembering major parts of a traumatic experience and even repress memories completely. It's thought that this could be the brain's way of protecting someone from the traumatic memories. This could mean that someone might not remember being shot outside that convenience store at all. There are a number of differences in brains of people with PTSD. The amygdala, which is tied to fear processing, and the left hippocampus, which is partially responsible for memories, are smaller in people with PTSD. It's also thought that the brain's hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis can regulate stress hormones properly, contributing to PTSD symptoms and causing intense waves of stress, fear, and depression. Other physical effects of PTSD can be found in the neural, endocrine, and immune systems. This disorder has even been directly linked to increased incidences of autoimmune diseases, cardiovascular disease, musculoskeletal disorders, and infertility. Anyone who has experienced a trauma is susceptible to PTSD, but people with childhood trauma, poor support systems, or a history of mental illness or substance abuse are all at an increased risk of developing PTSD. Women and girls are also more likely to experience sexual abuse or assault, which can be a contributing factor to this huge influx of female PTSD. Unfortunately, societal support for PTSD survivors is lacking, especially for those outside the military. But getting help is crucial. You can reduce the risk of developing PTSD after a traumatic event by seeking out support from loved ones, support groups, and professionals. You will be okay. Links to free resources are down in the description below. Are there any other conditions you'd like us to explore? Let us know in the comments section below. And if you want to watch more, check out the video we did on what it's like to be deaf.
Those who are mainstream may use an ASL interpreter, spoken language, and/or lip reading.
I actually want to do this one. I understand.
Hey there. Welcome to Life Noggin. Every week I make videos and use my voice to educate people all over, but not everyone can hear what I'm saying. My buddy Ricky here is one of those people. She's a member of the deaf community. So Ricky, what does it mean to be deaf? And what's life like?
Well, by some definitions, deaf usually implies having little or no functional hearing, while hard of hearing usually implies that a person has mild to moderate hearing loss. But it is up to each individual to choose how they identify. However, audiologists tend to refer to us as hearing impaired, which is a term that deaf people often dislike. According to the National Association of the Deaf, the hard of hearing and deaf community is quite diverse. There are deaf people who have been mainstreamed, meaning they attended public schools. Those who are mainstream may use an ASL interpreter, spoken language, and/or lip reading. Lip reading is not 100% effective though, and only 30 to 40% of the English language, for example, can be read on the lips under the best conditions.
Then there are those who attend deaf schools, where all education is done in sign language and all the students are deaf. People from both mainstream schools and deaf schools, but not all, are also a part of deaf culture, a set of learned behaviors of a group of people who are deaf and who have their own language, rules, and traditions. Deafness is not a one-size-fits-all. Some people might be able to hear high-pitched tones, while others might be able to hear deeper tones, or some may not be able to hear anything at all. Those who grew up in deaf culture tend to use sign language. Sign language is a complete and complex language that uses signs made by hand movements combined with facial expressions and body postures that are an integral part to sign language's grammar. However, it's important to note that no form of sign language is universal. And then of course you'll find deaf people who use both spoken language and sign language to communicate.
Some people are actually born deaf due to genetic reasons. Other ways that people either become deaf or hard of hearing can include a pregnancy or childhood-related illness, injuries to the head, or prolonged exposure to a loud enough noise. Sometimes the cochlea or cochlear nerve is targeted, which can get in the way of electrical impulses meant to reach the brain. Other times, the tiny bones inside the middle ear fail to pass along sound waves. It can also end up being a mix of different things going on inside for some people.
Also, hearing aids or cochlear implants might be used to help enhance the hearing of members from the community that can still hear. Keep in mind that both of these pieces of technology are simply assistive tools, not cures, and they don't work for all deaf people. Overall, being deaf or hard of hearing is often not seen as a disability by members of the community, but rather a cultural identity that stems from their different experience. With the right mix of modern technology, social infrastructure, and education, being deaf or hard of hearing doesn't need to be limiting to a person's life.
The main problem seems to be lack of understanding in society of what it means to be deaf or hard of hearing from those that are not a part of the community. This can totally be helped, though, by educating our friends and by portraying realistic depictions of those from the community in our art, like literature and film. We just need more authentic deaf representation.
So, are you friends with any members of the deaf or hard of hearing community? Are you a part of that community? If you're comfortable with it, share your stories in the comments section below. If you want to learn more, don't forget to check out Ricky's awesome channel, where she goes more into detail on her personal experiences with being deaf.
We shouldn't play any more of Life Noggin videos now.
Don't forget to keep on thinking.
If you would like to check out more of those videos by Life Noggin, go to the channel of Life Noggin. Life Noggin would really appreciate it.
Link in the description below.
Yep. You gotta show me the angry grandpa thing so I can put credit where credit is due. Put credit. I need the link. I need the videos that you watched with me.
Sure.
Or at least the channels. Or at least one of the videos.
I sent you one of the videos.
Well, just send me an angry grandpa video then so I can have them check out. Alright, bye y'all.
Bye.